What's going on, guys? Today I'm talking about the amazing, beautiful Malaysia. In this video, I'm breaking down Malaysia. I'm giving you 3 points on how you can travel through Malaysia. And if you, let's say you have about 2 weeks, you want to experience Malaysia and literally travel through it, I'll give you the three major points, major cities that you need to go to. Tell you about my first impressions, tell you about things to do, things not to do, getting around Malaysia. Then at the end, talk a little bit about Penang and Langkawi. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, support the channel. I want to bring you more videos to help you navigate through countries that you might have never been to or you want to go to, give you some recommendations, hidden gems, things to do, things maybe not to do, and how to just navigate and get around that particular country. So Malaysia, Malaysia, literally south of Thailand, pretty much connected. You could literally go to Thailand by boat, train, or fly, and vice versa. You can get Thailand to Malaysia very easily. So the capital of Malaysia is Kuala Lumpur and KL. And obviously, if you're flying from, like me, you're flying from the UK, so from London, it's a direct flight or stopover depending on what airline you're taking, straight into KL. Now, KL International Airport is great. It's not as efficient as the Singapore airport, but it's pretty great too. It didn't take too long to get through customs, literally get my bag and go find my taxi. So it's a pretty efficient airport. Getting to and from the airport, very important. Getting from the airport, I would suggest hiring a taxi in advance. It's the best way to do it, because when you get there, you let's say you like my flight, I got in about 8:30. I literally wanted to get to my hotel latest 11, and I wanted to get out and get something to eat and just at least experience that day a little bit. Nothing worse than getting into a city very late, and that's your whole literally day ruined and just gone. So if you want to get some stuff done, you want to literally get in and out of the airport. So have a taxi pre-booked. You can pre-book a taxi through different ways. I mean, just go online. I'm going to do another video about that. Or, of course, you can get Grab. On the way from KL to the international airport, my suggestion is to get Grab. But bear in mind, Grab, let's say for me it was 65. You just get a regular Grab. 65. If you get Grab Plus, it'd be 75. But you have to add it on top of that by 6 to 7 Malaysian money, because it's you have to go through toll. So Grab doesn't calculate the toll charges, so the driver will just add that at the end. So areas to stay in KL. I'm going to talk about KL first, and I'm going to talk about Langkawi and Penang. Places to stay in KL. There's two best places for a foreigner if you want to get the feel of the city. So the first one is KLCC. So basically it just stands for Kuala Lumpur City Center. So you bang in the city center. With that, you got loads of hotels, but generally hotels in that area is pretty pricey. And you have a lot of high-rise apart hotels. This video, I'm just going to talk about areas to stay in. So again, the first area is KLCC, which is the city center. Anywhere the city center, you can't go wrong. If you're not particularly sure, just aim for the patron towers. So wherever the towers are, you can base yourself like 10 to 20 minutes walking distance. So anywhere in that area is perfect. The next area. Now you can do your research and just Google this. I'm telling you, this for me is the best area to stay in KL. It's anywhere in Chinatown. Now I stayed in the Four Seasons by Sheraton in Chinatown, and that was literally the perfect location. Why? Literally just outside the hotel, there's loads of bars, there's loads of restaurants. You walk down the street, take a right, there's a huge street market area where there's loads of food. Behind it, there's a market. That area has the most hidden speakeasy bars. I mean, there's so many amazing speakeasy bars. So for me, if you want to get a little feel of KL again, and especially at night, you want stuff to do, Chinatown is the best place to stay in. In KLCC, things to do. I mean, of course, there's lots to do, but I'm just touch on really the main. Shopping is absolutely huge in KL. There's literally malls everywhere. There's every 5 minutes is a mall. They love malls. Shopping is huge. All the biggest brands in the world. They love the luxury designer shops. So there's loads of those in all the malls. Literally every mall has a designer shop. Again, the bigger malls will have the bigger designer stores and stuff like that. So if you love shopping, again, too, the exchange rates will be better if you're coming from Europe or America. So it's good to you get things cheaper, especially the designer stuff. But then if you find a little different smaller malls, you can get even like the local clothing brands and stuff like that, and it's just a lot cheaper and great quality. Malaysia got a lot of great quality. You got to go check out the Indian Village. There's night markets. You 100% got to go check out Chinatown. You have to go check out so many amazing mosques. The mosques light up at night, so you go around and check out the different types and different ranges of mosques out there as well. But of course, the main attraction is the Patron towers. Of course, these towers are like significant, and also actually KL, those towers, not those towers, but KL actually has it's third right now, or third or fourth, but it will become the second tallest building in the world. It looks like a walkie-talkie. It's all black. Actually, my hotel is literally right opposite the tower, and this tower is going to become the second most tallest building in the world. So it's cool to go see it. So these are the things that you go see it. If you like to party, like you like to do stuff at night, I mean, KL has endless stuff to do. It's a great party town and just a vibe town. So in Chinatown's great. Like I said, it's a great location, but it's a great place to hang out at night. There's so much things to do. Not only can you eat late, you can have some great street food. There's loads of different restaurants. There's loads of different bars, and most importantly, there's a great speakeasy. There's also little clubs, like speakeasy bars that turn into clubs. So there's lots to do, and it's a happening place. So definitely go check Chinatown out on the weekend, Friday and Saturday. When in Malaysia, things that you have to think about and things not to do. One, it's a Muslim country, so you can't walk around. When you walk around, female, especially female, try and cover up as best as you can. You can't walk around in bikinis. You're gonna get arrested, right? So don't show as much skin. I mean, you can. It's freer. It's not like you're in Saudi Arabia. So, but still, it's an Islamic country and Muslim religion. So, the Muslims is Islam. So you just have to be respectful as best as you can. Men as well, you don't walk around topless. It can get hot. Also, even prime summer, whenever you go, literally take an umbrella. Most hotels and most apartments will have umbrellas. Well, definitely hotels will have umbrellas. So take that with you. It's not a joke. Like, it can rain at any time. So take an umbrella. Don't walk on grass. If you see grass, don't walk on the grass. Unless it's signs saying you can walk on the grass. You can get in trouble for that as well. They take their grass very serious. Smoking. There's smoking areas. So what surprised me is, like, actually in Asian airports, you can actually smoke in airports. I never knew that. Okay, but anyway, smoking. There's areas you can smoke in. You can smoke. I have a cigar. I like cigars. But there's places outdoors. Obviously, you can smoke. You can walk and smoke depending. But again, when it comes to throwing away the buds and stuff like that, make sure you put it in bins. Be careful, you know what I mean? Malaysia is very clean, and so you shouldn't go there and start polluting the damn country and just throwing waste on the ground. Also, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. I mean, they told us literally on the plane, if you get caught with drugs, you're liable to be prison for life or put to death. Put to death. Yeah, don't do drugs. Don't get caught doing drugs out there. If you're a drug taker, go to Thailand instead. Don't do that in Malaysia. Alright, getting around Malaysia is pretty dope. They have a great underground system, overground system. Buses wasn't very prevalent. There's not too many buses. Cabs and taxis, right? Obviously, so it's easy to get around. Obviously, my recommendation is getting a Grab. You can obviously rent a car. Driving in KL is actually not bad. I thought it was going to be like similar to Bangkok, but it's absolutely not. There's loads of traffic, yeah, but it's a lot safer driving. So renting a car would be great. Renting a bike, I wouldn't. Renting a scooter could be an option, but I wouldn't recommend it because, again, too, it rains a lot in KL. So you want to be safe. So renting a car, but obviously if you don't want to do that, my my main option for you, or recommendation for you, is get Grab. Grab is very cheap out there. Long distances, I mean, if you get 40 to 50, is still about 3 to 4, 5 pounds the most, 6 pounds the most. So it's very cheap to get even far distances by Grab. Grab, if you don't have Grab, download it. It's just like Uber, just like Bolt. Grab literally dominates Asia, some parts of Asia, especially Malaysia. They don't have any Bolt or Uber. Grab is the main, taxi app. Outside of KL, like me, if you don't have, you only have like 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a half, you still want to see a little bit of Malaysia, you definitely have to go to Penang. Penang is great. It's like in the middle of Malaysia. It's great. Stay in Georgetown, which is like an island outside of Penang, and it's great. There's loads of beaches in Puta and Batu, the top of the Georgetown. So that whole area's got loads of beautiful coastline. But beware, if you're looking for amazing beaches like Thailand, Penang's beaches are not good at all. They're not very good. The water's not clear. There's lots of pollution, and most importantly, beware. There's loads of jellyfish. I mean, there's jellyfish everywhere. There's signs everywhere. Also, you can, even walking on the beach, you can see jellyfishes that have died and is washed over to the shore. So be careful. If you only be careful. So don't go deep. Even we did parasailing, and from the top you can see loads of jellyfish in the ocean. So that's what really annoyed me about Penang, is like I couldn't swim. I love going to the beach and swimming, but there was loads of damn jellyfish. I wasn't trying to get stung. Right, so be careful when you're swimming. Loads of jellyfish. But Penang, especially Batu, you can do a lot of sports, water sports. We did paragliding. Cost about £30 for like 30 minutes. Jet skiing. Jet skiing was dope as well. They charge you for 30 minutes between 20 to 30 pounds. So I mean, water sports is not the cheapest. Maybe a little bit cheaper in Thailand, but it's not the cheapest. But I mean, if you like water sports while you're there, just do it. Again, too, you can haggle a little bit and bring the prices down. Because depending on the season, sometimes there's loads of tourists, sometimes there's not loads of tourists. So during the time there's not a lot of tourists, you can really bargain a lot with prices. You just say, yo, especially you're giving them cash. You just say, I have this and that's it. Take it or leave it. Boom. Right? And especially you can literally just walk along the beach, and every other section there's loads of water sports people, so you could just bargain and find the right price for you. Also, when you're in Penang, you got to go check out Monkey Beach. And when you check out Monkey Beach, keyword Monkey Beach, listen, when I tell you these monkeys be stealing, this is not a joke. One of the monkeys got my corn, my fresh amazing corn. I look like this, I look like that. He got that shit. So be careful with your bags. They like to grab bags. They're not necessarily going to grab phones or glasses. Still be careful, but bags for sure, because they might think that's food in their bag. So they grab anything they can get some food, right? So be careful, and they'll set you up. They're like they walking like gangs. So if you see two over here, there might be two behind you, and one will jump from the tree and just take your food. So be careful. But Monkey Island, again, too, beautiful island. I mean, beautiful, but again, water wasn't that clear. I don't know what it was. Maybe the time of the year. Water wasn't that clear to swim in, and lots of jellyfish again. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Now you go from Penang, then you have to 100% go Langkawi. Now, a lot of people don't want to go to Langkawi because they say it's a honeymoon island. Lots of people get married, go on honeymoons there. But trust me, you can go single, couples, and whatever. I went on my own. I left my friends from Penang and I went to Langkawi on my own, and I absolutely love it. For me, in Malaysia, this is my favorite time because, one, it was a time for me to recharge. I took time to recharge and just relax, just hit the beach every day. I rented a scooter to get around the island. Getting around the island is a must. You should rent a scooter. That's the best way to get around the island. Of course, you can rent a car, but I think it's way cheaper to rent scooters. Scooters go from 35 all the way to 150, depending on the size of the engine, size of the scooter. Mine was 45 per day, which is not a lot. And I rented for 3 days, and it was amazing. Literally stayed in the south, and going to the top of the island took about 40 minutes on ride. And it's an absolute breathtaking ride. So for me, traveling around Langkawi was so peaceful, and it's quiet. It's not as busy as KL or Penang, and it's safer. People are amazing. People are nicer. You get that tropical feel, and it's just a vibe. Absolutely vibe. Like I said, if you're in Malaysia and you want to check out Malaysia, yes, there's many off mainland islands, of course, which I didn't visit. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of time, and I still wanted to see some of Malaysia. Langkawi is absolutely the place. And if you're struggling to find places like it's in, you want to get a place that's obviously is all around, meaning there's stuff to do at night, there's beaches, there's stuff to do in the day, and it's not hard to get around to all the tourist attractions. So staying in the Southside Island, where I stayed, for me, is the best location. There's lots of stuff to do. Lots of bars, lots of restaurants, spas. There's a huge mall as well. The beach, of course, water sports. But again, that area is great, but the best beach is north of the island here. I mean, this beach is absolutely beautiful. One of the most beautiful beaches, chilled scenery, and one of the best places as far as beaches wise I've been to in all of Asia. So absolutely beautiful. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so I can bring you more videos, recommendations, so I can help you navigate these countries that you may have never been to or you definitely intend to try to visit. I'll bring you more videos on more specifying and breaking everything down, so stay tuned.